Hello everyone, I'm Xuecong and I have my colleague Miaoxi here. We are undergraduate students from Arizona State University, and today we will talk about COVID-19 and changes in travel behaviors and intentions in China. The COVID-19 has imposed tremendous impacts on the tourism industry in China and worldwide. Statistics from World Tourism Organization show that the number of international tourists fell by 74% and result in a loss of $1.3 trillion. The aviation industry and the hotel industry have suffered heavy losses up to billions of dollars. As the first country to discover coronavirus, Chinese government strictly implemented measures and strategies to contain COVID-19 from January 2020. Although tourism has stagnated during this period, COVID-19 has been well under control. Since April, China has entered into a special and unique recovering period. While implementing strict COVID-19 prevention measures, the government also put some politics in measures to encourage people to travel. The tourism industry is gradually recovering. We hypothesize that the COVID-19 has significantly influenced people's travel behaviors and will continue to do so. We mainly used the theory of planned behavior, risk perceptions, and tourist trust in our research, and we will include the social demographic characteristics as covariates. Our research is going to answer 3 questions. Have travelers' behavior changed? How it changed and why it changed? We explored this topic through a mixed method approach. About 1,400 online questionnaires were collected and 34 interviews were conducted from November to December in 2020. And we did quantitative data analysis. Poisson regression and ordinal logistic regression have been conducted to explore what factors will influence people's actual behaviors and intentions to travel. For Poisson regression, the dependent variable is the travel counts, and for ordinal logistic regression, the dependent variable is willingness to travel domestically and internationally. During our research, we found that more than half of participants state that the pandemic has extremely or greatly influenced their travel plan. Because of following the stay-at-home order, most of Chinese residents choose to watch movies or TV products or other online entertainment. Visiting friends and relatives is the least favored alternative recreation activity. We found that people's travel behaviors have changed. For preference, people prefer to choose an outdoor and uncrowded destination and natural landscape. Over time, more and more tourists traveled in long distance outside their province of residency, especially during National Day holiday in October. People less prefer to choose travel in a group, but more prefer to travel independently. For preference in transportation and accommodation, people tend to choose private cars and hotels rather than public transportation and homestays. We explored what factors will influence people's travel behaviors. For negative factors, those people who think that there is still high risk associated with COVID-19 are less willing to travel. Also, people who perceive that COVID-19 security checks and measures are cumbersome are less willing to travel. For positive factors, we found that people's travel behavior can be explained by the theory of planned behavior. As expected, the people who have a high income are more likely to travel. An interesting finding is that those people who have a charitable attitude are more likely to travel because they want to contribute to the recovery of national economy and tourism industry in China. People's trust in government's COVID-19 control also has a positive effect on people's willingness to travel. Moreover, tourists tend to be attracted to the tourism destination due to a variety of promotion strategies such as fare reductions, shopping festivals, etc. To aid the recovery of tourism destination post the pandemic, the managers of the tourism destinations can adopt more promotion strategies. Only a small number of people are willing to travel internationally. Those people who have confidence in international COVID-19 control and who confidence in the effectiveness of vaccine are more likely to travel internationally.
I'm Miaoxi. Now, let's talk about our conclusion. In conclusion, we find that after the pandemic, Chinese travel behaviors experience some changes, and our extended series of planned behavior model, which includes charitable attitudes, risk perception, and tourist trust, can explain some of these changes. Also, we believe that the COVID-19 pandemic may have a negative impact on the diversity, equality, inclusiveness, and environmental sustainability of the tourism industry. The travel rights of the elderly and lower-income people are violated, and the utilization rate of public facilities and public transportation will be reduced. The massive increase in the use of masks during travel will have a serious physical impact on the tourist destinations. Finally, the Chinese residents do not have confidence on the COVID-19 control in other countries. Coupled with the travel restrictions, the outbound tourism market is not recovered as the China's domestic tourism market. Thank you very much for your listening.